Alright, what is up everybody? We are back with the Let's Play of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. So I finally got my Amazon order, and so we have a new whole setup. I got my wireless headphones, which I've honestly been waiting for 3 months, and they just didn't get here. And I got a mic, so now I'm not doing my old Xbox headset that's, 5-6 years old. But this episode is going to be dedicated to the water. As I said, there's a ton of stuff down there. You can really swim through this whole area, and there's just, it's filled. So because of how full it is, I would recommend that you come over and you actually start on that far side, or you start on this side. We're going to start on this side. So we're just going to jump down here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Jump down here. We're going to go to that corner first, and then we'll just push out, and we'll just kind of go around like that. So, you can already see we've got ourselves carp. So, these carp have so much space to run that if they shoot towards the open water that way, they're going to disappear before you catch them because they are way faster than you underwater. So now we got more precious bait. As I mentioned, we need 3 total precious bait. Don't need to worry about trying to sneak around and find some or buy some, because we're just going to find it as we go through this water. You don't even really need to search to find all of it. Okay. In almost every building there's an item, so we're going to go into all the buildings. I think we already came down, yeah, we already came down here and grabbed this one. So this is the path to the carp. We're not going in there again because I don't want to deal with the carp again. We're going to this building. Always be on the lookout for carp, because they're just, this area is just filled with them. There you go, there's another one. These reeds do act as, stealth, so just bear that in mind. Use them to your advantage. Another carp scale, another carp scale, another carp scale. Okay, and we're in it. As you can see, it can't see us when we're in the reeds. Nope, not up, down. Okay. So we got one. Oh, the other one's still here. And he's gone. So you're not going to be able to get him. Just every time you lose one, just remember, because they tend to spawn in the same area that we missed them from. And there's so many of them. Yeah. You want to use your sword's lunge to your advantage. As you can see, this one's just, yeah, he's gone. There are bad carp. And the number of bad carp down here can actually be slightly problematic. They still won't really kill you, but there's just so many of them. So you can see there's some over there. Those are actually easier to take on if you can get underneath them. But this carp actually over here already came back. So we got that one. So only one's gotten away. Let's see if he has spawned back in. Wait, no. It's the first one we missed is farther over. But he's probably back as well. Yeah, there he is. So you can see why I mentioned it can be kind of a hassle to kill them all. And it's actually such a hassle that that's entirely why I say that you should get every single carp scale you can get your hands on, just because it's a real hassle to try to get all the carp that are in this water. But we're going down now because we want to get underneath those carp that are up towards the surface, because they tend not to be really looking down. But there should be some items. No items. Item in this. Okay, so now we have enough precious bait to go ahead and finish our Pot Noble questline. And you can see, just because there's so many hidden little nooks and crannies, it's really hard to get all the items. Yeah, so ring the bell, drop the bait. But because it's so hard to get all the items, I would just recommend spend some time swimming around. I mean, you're underwater, it's kind of fun. But I am going to try to do all the water in one episode. But I would recommend for you, just go through the whole area, leave, go do some other stuff, and then come on back and just swim in it again. But now we're going to be looking up. There should be some carp that we can get our hands on. Yeah, there's... Okay, so there's 2. Okay, so we got all those. So that one's gone. When he spawns back in, he'll spawn in this general area. And he won't have any carp protecting him, so you just have to ambush that one. We're going to go over this way. It can be helpful if you're getting turned around underwater to go to the surface and, like I said, work just around the edges and then in the center. Should be another item. Okay, yep. I'm remembering correctly. I know this, I'm calling this a Let's Play because at the beginning I was very confused, still trying to like get a handle on the game, but I've remembered most of what's going on. Hold on. And it really is amazing how my mic just tunes out all the extraneous sound. It's really useful. I don't have to worry about like breathing too heavily. Okay, so he's already back. He's... No, oh, wrong direction. Okay. I'm going to try to get directly beneath him. Okay. The annoying thing is that when you're not locked on, if you're going up with one of the bumpers, there you can see we could get all the way up underneath him as long as we're coming straight from the bottom. So, like I said, just a helpful little tip. Okay, so you can see we're right in the center. We've worked all the way back into that corner, I think. We're going to check over here. These couple of buildings. Yep. So if you get spotted like I just did, oh no. That was a flute player trying to get me. I ain't getting got that way. Come on now. So just ignore the surface, guys. If you're underwater, you're safe. So we got all those buildings. Got the ones down there. Let's see just how, let's go double check, just see how far over we did come when we went this way. Because I think we went all the way when we were under here. We might have actually cleared the water already. I seem to feel like we did actually come through everything. Yep. Yeah, holy cow. I think that we did go ahead, and I think that we're already done. I expected this to take around 20 minutes. Oh. Here's a party bus of bad carp. I'm calling them bad carp. I guess angry carp's probably a better term. If you just block, you can actually just deflect them like that. Not a problem. Okay, so that should be everything in the water. Checked all the areas that I made note of, just like in my head. But I'll do a more thorough search, and in the walkthrough we'll definitely have a list of all the items down here. But with that, we are going to homeward idle on out. I am a little nervous. I don't want my voice like cutting words out while I'm talking. Okay, so now we are back here. We are going to go ahead and we're going to travel on over to feeding grounds. We're going to finish. We're going to feed him 2 more times, at which point we can do the Pot Noble quest line. So we're going to just go ahead and knock that out. Because we did bounce around and we cleared out the whole area back here. Once we finish this guy's quest line, we're good. By the way, you can aggro him and fight him. Something to be aware of. We'll ring that dinner bell. So we will feed precious bait. Use precious bait. That's enough. We're going to go ahead and leave. We'll talk to him. We got another carp scale. Got 3 more carp scales. I'm going to talk to him again. Okay, so we got all 4 from him. Awesome. Now, we're going to travel on back to Harada Estates, actually. You're going to want to go to the state path would be the fastest. We're just going back to that Pot Noble because we should have all of the carp scales that we need to buy his items and get his stuff. I think it's called Truly Precious Bait. And we will want to make a note of what his name is, because I don't want to help out the wrong Pot Noble on accident. Okay, so we're going to buy his Divine Grass. Now that we've bought all his items, we're going to talk.
The giant carp, the carp that never. You have the aroma very well.
So yeah, he gave us his Truly Precious Bait. Harada Noble in the pot.
Bring it to the great carp of the den and bestow upon.
Okay.
Don't forget I'm waiting.
So we got his stuff. Let's go ahead and look at it. It should be under key items. Oh, we have a gourd seed. I need to go use that. We found that in the last episode. Maybe 2 episodes ago, honestly. Here we go. Truly Precious Bait. Okay. So, enough of that. Excuse me, gentlemen. Okay. So at this point, we go ahead. We're going to travel on back to Fountainhead Palace, to the near Pot Noble. I keep speaking and looking to make sure that the mic is picking up. It's a little bit farther from my face than I would like, but seems appropriate with my setup. And these loading screens, they're not slow, but loading screens are always annoying. Okay, so we're going to talk to him. So, if you go ahead, we're going to buy his Lapis Lazuli. Mask Fragment left. And then we are missing, we've come up 1 carb scale short. Which almost certainly means we just missed it here. I think we actually have bought enough. Yeah, we bought enough of his stuff anyway. Talk to him again.
I owe it all to you. But stay, it's almost... You there, you've done I feel that I can rely, or rather...
Sure.
Listen to his secret.
Oh, now, this, I'd like you to present this... Don't let anyone see if you can help it.
So this one's for the Fountainhead Palace Noble.
Do that.
So we do not want to help out Kor Mori. His name's in the top left, so do not...
What?
Okay, so he's a dick. Just, he is. They're trying to do the same thing, but I don't like him. So if you do come up short, it's not a big deal, because their inventories combine after you do this. So just ignore the fact that we're one carp skill short. We'll collect that in a bit. Now we're going to go back to the feeding grounds. So the point of this is we're going to feed that. It's essentially poison. It kills him. It turns one of them into a carp. So we're going to go ahead and do that. All that you got to do, come over here, ring the bell. Remember, we are not helping out Kor Mori. I don't want to forget. So we're going to select Truly Precious Bait. So that's the guy we don't like. We like Harunaga. Throw Harunaga's bait. Carp's going to swim away. And we're going to come back here. We are going to go ahead and take a rest. Now this dude is over here all nervous. So we do nothing. But if you come over to the Great Ape's watering hole, which, yep. We're going to come over here, and there's always a nice surprise waiting for us. Boom, giant carp. So, here's that carp that was annoying us. Go ahead, pick up his whisker. Oh, actually, I should have demonstrated that once you feed him, I don't think he's hostile. I do remember testing it, and I don't remember what the result was. I should have tested that in the Let's Play. Oh well. So, now we travel on back to Fountainhead Palace feeding grounds. So once we do this, we're going to go ahead. We'll progress up to the next, we'll progress back to the path of progression, progress up to the last idol of Fountainhead Palace, and then we're going to go level up our gourd seed, spend some of our gold, and we'll go into a boss fight in the next episode. So now we come over, talk to this guy, and we give the Great White Whisker. Okay. So, go ahead. We're going to rest. Now look, happy times.
You've been through, though it may not be for eternity. So please.
So as you can see, there's actually two of them. One, I believe, did die up there. Actually, now they're all dead. So, that's depressing. And now we come back and go to Palace Grounds. Oh, look at that. It explains it. Leave an enemy alone and their posture will slowly recover. So I do want to see, yeah, her body's still here. So they were sisters. They both died. Very sad. Anyway, come back over here with some items. So, drop up on here. Ugh. I feel like that should be doing something to me. Why didn't it did no type of anything to me? I don't understand. I'm about to just make one angry and see what they do. So there's that item. There's another one of the white things right there. I'm gonna let him attack me. I want to know what they do. So just does really, really low damage. Interesting. That's really interesting, actually. You would think it would have done more damage, but anyway, just that one item. Way to get back up is just come over here, bounce up. Okay. So this next part, you have some 3 really, really tough enemies. This part coming up is not a bad time to pop an eel liver. I would actually argue that it's probably the only time in the game where an eel liver is useful. You just want to go straight for this one. Okay. So he's dead. Same tactic. Uh-oh. So as I said, there are 3. Ooh. There's the 3rd one getting involved. You just run away from the 3rd one, you're okay. Oof. The curve on that ball, though. Okay. So he is dead. That lightning. I'm gonna grab this item. Oh. Just stay on him and stagger lock him. So these guys actually represent a really good grinding opportunity. I'm just not the biggest fan because it's kind of a tough fight, but they are good grinding. So. I'm gonna commune with this idol. I don't even know what skills I'm looking for right now. I'm gonna get projected force, which I've talked about a lot. Living force is probably the next one I'll go for. Because there's nothing else that I use. So yeah, we're gonna we'll travel on back to the dilapidated temple. The next episode, we'll either go back and we'll take on the Harada Estates boss, or we'll take on the boss in Fountainhead Palace. I'm not 100% sure yet. I do think I'm going to look on the wiki and just see which boss I should be going after first. I really don't know. You would think that I would. It's just that I don't remember. I don't want to mess up this playthrough because I'm having a lot of fun. I don't want to like miss a boss by doing them out of order.
You've come back.
I have.
I understand.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give her the gourd seeds. Now we have max heals, which is good.
Goodbye, Matt.
What?
So, wait, no, not fit new. We're looking at upgrades. Okay. So we've got all this gold. Got to use it somehow. We do have lapis, so now we can get this. But before we do that, we need up to the purple fume spark. So, I guess I'll get the sparking axe. Purple fume spark does. Let me see. Yeah, it delays the explosion slightly, which actually I think is a disadvantage. But we're short on fulminated mercury, which we can grind once we beat the Fountainhead Palace boss. So I'm not too worried about it. We'll go by the Phantom Kunai.
Another path.
And this is around the last chance you're gonna have to deal with our buddy the merchant, because we're gonna lose access to him once we beat the Fountainhead Palace boss. So we'll go ahead and we'll head over to him. As you can see, as we're ending the game, it's starting to get dark, which is normal. Okay. Head over to these guys.
Go on.
Hold on.
Come again.
I think that there's important dialogue.
He called me here. Take off the times.
Okay.
Greeting. Go on.
So from him, the main thing you're going to want to stock up on are Akos while you have the chance. But we're going to get the Phantom Kunai, because we don't really need any of the other upgrade materials that he has. We could use some black gunpowder, but you can farm upgrade materials. So I'm going to buy the Phantom Kunai. And I'll just use the rest, getting Akko because I use them in every fight. And we have the least of them. Yeah. I guess I'll buy a Gokon. But, alright.
Come again.
So we're good. Next episode will be dedicated to a boss. Actually, the next 2 episodes will be maybe longer if I'm struggling, because I am going to leave all of my failed attempts in on the off chance that I win. So, yeah, actually, I guess we'll end this episode here. But yeah, look at that moon. So that'll be the end of this one. So thanks for coming out for the episode, and stay tuned for a boss fight in the next one.